A tear in reality rips open the sky, a swirling vortex of unknown energy. From its depths, a figure emerges, calm and collected amidst the chaos. It's Rimuru Tempest, the powerful slime sovereign, stepping into a world not his own. On a nearby island, a different kind of energy explodes, joyful, chaotic, and utterly boundless. A figure with snow-white hair and a mischievous grin bounces into view, his laughter echoing like a drumbeat. It's Monkey D. Luffy in his awe-inspiring Gear 5 form. Their eyes meet across the new, strange battlefield floating above a vast ocean. Two worlds to titans, one inevitable clash. The air crackles with anticipation. Who would win this impossible battle? Luffy doesn't waste a second. Gum Giant. He roars, his arms stretching to an impossible size, rocketing towards Rimuru like a fleshy cannonball. But Rimuru remains unfazed, a simple, shimmering barrier materializing before him, stopping the colossal fist dead in its tracks. Luffy just laughs, the sound booming across the landscape. The very ground beneath them begins to ripple and warp. Mountains twist and stretch, turning into bouncy, rubbery peaks. The world is now Luffy's playground, and he's just getting started. Rimuru's analytical mind races, trying to comprehend this bizarre, reality-defying power. Sensing the need to take control, Rimuru raises a hand, Water Blade. A series of high-pressure water jets, sharp enough to slice steel, shoot towards Luffy. The Straw Hat Captain dodges with cartoonish agility, his body bending and contorting in ways that defy physics, as if he's a drawing come to life. In response, Rimuru unleashes his next assault. Dark clouds gather instantly, and black lightning arcs across the sky, splitting the heavens with its terrifying power. But again, Luffy avoids it, stretching and bouncing away, countering with his own massive rubber whip attacks that smash into Rimuru's barriers with incredible force. This isn't working. Rimuru realizes he's facing an opponent whose power doesn't follow any known rules. It's time for a new strategy. Activating his unique skill, Predator, Rimuru begins to analyze the very nature of Luffy's rubbery attacks. With each blocked blow, with each dodged strike, his Great Sage skill processes the data, learning Luffy's chaotic rhythm. He's starting to understand the drums of liberation. Seeing this, Luffy's grin widens, the steam-like clouds of his haki thicken around his shoulders, and that thunderous heartbeat, the sound of freedom itself, grows louder and more intense. He's powering up, ready to take this fight to a whole new level. Gear 5... Giant, Luffy bellows and his body inflates at a staggering rate. He becomes a titan, a colossal white giant towering over the landscape, his form so massive it seems to press against the sky. With a world-shaking roar, he brings down a fist that doesn't just hit it, warps reality itself. The punch connects, shattering Rimuru's defenses and sending the slime lord flying like a meteor. He crashed through the rubberized mountains, the impact shaking the very foundations of this pocket dimension. For a moment, it looks like it might be over. But from the rubble, a new, far more menacing aura begins to surge. Emerging from the debris, Rimuru is no longer in his human form. His energy explodes, a torrent of pure, unadulterated magical power. This is Demon Lord Rimuru. The air grows heavy, the ocean below churns into a frenzy, and the battlefield itself crumbles under the sheer pressure of his presence. He has seen Luffy's power, and now he will respond in kind. With a calm, cold gaze, Rimuru unleashes one of his most devastating attacks, Megiddo. Hundreds of thousands of tiny water droplets condense in the air, each one a length. Then sunlight is focused through them, creating an inescapable rain of lethal light beams, a divine punishment aimed directly at the giant Luffy. The storm of light descends, each beam capable of vaporizing its target. But what happens when logic meets absurdity? As the beams of Megiddo strike Luffy, something impossible occurs. He doesn't dodge, he doesn't block, he simply reaches out, grabs the beams of pure energy, and with a hearty laugh, turns them into harmless, squeaky balloons. He bounces them away playfully, turning a deadly attack into a cartoon gag. The fight has transcended a mere clash of power. It's now an intense, reality-breaking spectacle where the laws of physics are merely a suggestion. The battlefield becomes a canvas for their ludicrous, clashing wills. This has to end. Both fighters sense it. They pour every last drop of their power into one final, cataclysmic attack. Rimuru calls upon his ultimate skill, the insatiable void, Beelzebooth, Lord of Gluttony, a vortex of soul-devouring energy that threatens to consume all. Across from him, Luffy pulls back his own giant fist, imbuing it with the full force of his haki and the freedom of his devil fruit. This is it. The world-shaking Gum Gum Badge Rain Gun. The two ultimate attacks, one of absolute consumption and one of absolute liberation, race toward each other. They collide in the center of the battlefield, and for a blinding moment, there is only light and sound. The universe itself seems to tremble from the impact. The explosion is apocalyptic, wiping the battlefield clean. As the smoke and dust finally begin to clear, a figure is left standing. It's Rimuru, his clothes slightly torn, but otherwise unharmed. He looks down, a small, impressed smile on his face. On the ground below lies Luffy, reverted to his normal size, utterly exhausted but with a massive, satisfied grin plastered on his face. He lets out a weak, wheezing laugh. Hey, you're really something, he pants. Guess you might just be unbeatable. He doesn't see it as a loss, but as discovering a new mountain to climb. But this isn't a story about destruction. Seeing Luffy spent, Rimuru walks over and offers a hand. A gentle, green light envelops the Straw Hat Captain, and in an instant, his wounds are healed, his stamina fully restored. Luffy jumps to his feet, amazed. Whoa, you can do that too. The tension vanishes, replaced by mutual respect. They shake hands, two ridiculously powerful beings who just pushed each other to their limits. That was fun, Rimuru says. Luffy nods enthusiastically. Let's do it again sometime. Rimuru agrees, adding with a sly grin, next time, how about we bring our friends? A new alliance was just forged in the fires of an impossible battle. Thank you so much for watching this epic showdown. What did you think? Who would you want to see Rimuru or Luffy fight next? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this Battle of Titans, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another What If battle. Until next time, stay awesome.